Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Lecture number 21. At class today we are going to start our year number 5, which is about computer programming. In this unit we are going to study about computer programming, what is program and how do we write a program, what are the functions of a computer program. Let's first see that in our previous lecture what we had studied. We had studied examples of some flowchart. There were some questions at the end of the exercise that I have told you to do by yourself. If you have done that, that's good. If you haven't done that, then you must have to complete that. Let's start our unit number 5, which is computer programming. First, take an introduction that a computer is unable to do anything on its own. It requires instruction to do something. These instructions enable the computer to accomplish tasks. A set of instructions is called a program. Programming languages are used to develop programs. In this unit, students will learn about basics of computer programming and to write simple programs. We see that computer cannot do anything without any instruction or a command. You may see that some of the softwares are continuously running on the computer. It is because that the programming language in the program allow them to continuously in execution. Let's start. Introduction to programming. Programming is a technique to develop programs. Different programming languages are used to write programs. These programs tell the computer what to do and how to do. In simple words, computer programming is about developing, implementing and maintaining all the programs. Individuals who perform the task of writing these programs are called computer programmers. So we can see that programming is basically a technique. By using that technique we develop multiple types of programs. That program can be a single user or multi-user. If we take an example of our operating system, it's a multitasking program. It do multiple tasks at the same time. Next is program and programming language. What is program? A computer program is a sequence of instructions given to the computer to perform a specific task. What is a computer program? A computer program is a sequence of instructions given to computer to perform specific tasks. Programs are written in languages called computer languages or programming languages. Computer can only do exactly what the program tells the computer to do. If you have written in the computer program to print that thing after execution, it will just print it. Why? Because you had written the program in that way. Like let's see, if you press Ctrl plus P on your from your keyboard, a print window will be shown to you, in which you can see what will be printed or how will be printed. Like if I press Ctrl P, here you can see this is called print window. Here you can see where to print. Right now no printer is connected, that's why there is no name of any printer. But although I can fax, I can Microsoft print to PDF, convert it to PDF, Microsoft Express document data, or send to OneNote 16. Copies and multiple things are here. The whole book will be printed. But we are right now at 108, so this is the page which will be printed when we press OK. But right now we have no printer connected to the computer. Programs are written in languages called computer languages or programming languages. It is like a same like if we learn English to communicate with other countries. It is the programming languages are like we learn programming language to communicate with the computer to perform multiple tasks. Computer can only do exactly what the programs tell the computer to. Computer follows the instructions written in the program to perform particular task. Like in a calculator, if you press addition symbol, it will just sum the two values, right? But if you use asterisk symbol, it will multiply the values. A computer program is stored as a file on the computer storage medium like hard disk. For example, programs are a program to find the average marks of a student in the final exam, a program to find area of a circle for given radius, a program to solve a quadratic equation, a program to control financial matter of a company, a program to manage items in a grocery store. It is the program is also called, that is used in grocery store, is also called inventory system. Next is programming language. Natural languages like English, Urdu, Arabic and French etc. are the means of communication among people to share their ideas and views. In the same way, programming languages are the means of communication between users and computer. Users as well as computers understand these languages. Languages are of two types: high level and low level. High level languages like you are utilizing English language for your programming, but in low level you have it like a machine language in form of binary. A programming language is a language designed to develop programs or instruction to communicate with the computer to solve various problems. There are different programming languages having their own set of rules and regulations that the computer programmers follow to write computer programs. Most of these languages use English words as statements and commands to create programs. Some examples of programming languages are Fortran, COBOL, C, C++, C#, C# language is C#, Java and BASIC, etc. These are some examples. There are too many languages in this world that are used for multiple purposes. Now, to use that language, we must have to understand what is constant and variable. Constants are the values whose value cannot be changed during the execution of the program. But if we see the variable are the values or the anything you can say to variables whose value does not change during execution. Let's wind up our today's lecture here. We will continue our lecture from constant and variable in next lecture. If you have any question or issue regarding to the today's lecture or previous lectures, let me know. I hope so all the students have understood what we have studied in our previous unit and the other units. To practice your study, do remember and try to understand what the meaning of the data in the paragraph. I will catch you in next lecture. Till that lecture, take care yourself. Allah Hafiz.